Okay, so that's a 5.
Okay. Do you want to kill this guy or just knock him out?
Knock him out for now, because I can always kill him later if I change my mind.
Okay, so describe how you're knocking this guy out. Let's say it started raining during your fist fight.
Yeah.
We're drunk.
So what is he? Does he have a helmet on or something, or is his face clear?
His face is clear. Well, I said it had helmet before, but I think it's not like a full facial thing. It's sort of like just like a head covering.
Okay. So like a helmet like this, but the front of the face is uncovered.
Yeah.
The chin as well.
Yeah, the chin as well.
Okay, very well. So I guess I came in with an uppercut, and the whiplash of the punch knocked him out. Then he fell on the floor, but the helmet saved his skull from the pavement.
Okay.
Very well. Thank you for letting me choose, by the way, if I wanna kill.
Unless it's like very clearly lethal, you have the option.
Thank you. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna look around to see if there's anyone else, and I can't see in the dark.
Well, you know that there are the cleaners who just went back into the car. They're like,
they
there's a
didn't
gun. Sorry?
I thought they would have driven off.
Well, they're from the back of the car. The two soldiers were the ones driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no one at the wheel.
There's no one at the wheel.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay. So I kind of go. I grab the guy who's knocked out, and I just drag him by the ankle, and I just go look at the front. I want to see if when you're driving, the people in the back can see the front of the truck.
They can't. There's sort of like the two driver's seats. Well, one driver's seat and passenger seat, and then there's a very thick metal plating dividing the front and the back of the trucks.
Okay, perfect. See, this is, I didn't prepare any handcuffs or duct tape or anything. I have failed as a vigilante there. I really want to keep the guy alive. He's entertaining. Oh well, I do have the batons. Okay. So is there something in the front like that I could use to tie him up to the passenger seat?
Yeah, let's say there's because the trunk space of this car, like there isn't really a trunk, it's sort of just like a back area. In the glove compartment, there are wires that you use to like jumpstart cars.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I shall, yeah. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna put him in the passenger seat. This, seat belt or harness, whatever is in this high tech van. And I'm gonna use those cables to tie his wrist to his ankles, so he can't lift his arms. Nothing to really gag him with, but that's okay. He's unconscious for now. I'm gonna check in the if he has what I need to. Well, is the van already running?
Yeah, the keys are still in because the lights were on.
Okay, very well. So I'm gonna just go to the driver's seat. I'm just gonna knock, and to keep it short, like, stay in there. It's all good.
You don't get a response.
Start driving.
Now, do you know how to drive?
Well, yeah. There's no special skill to know how to drive. Now there's obviously over all the classes, all the systems, there's classes that are really good at doing that. But as long as I don't have to do a race or something, just driving, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, I think as you start driving out of this alley, you hear the back, like the trunk door opening.
Okay.
And you see people start jumping out.
Okay, that's when I back away with the van to hit them.
Okay.
I was gonna do that, and I'm like, I don't know who's in the back though, so I'm just gonna back away without hitting them, but I'm definitely gonna follow them.
Okay, well, they're just like, they're in hazmat suits, so they're very easy to follow.
All of them are in hazmat suits?
Yes.
Okay, I'm hitting them, yeah. Yeah, if I can see in the rear view mirror, they're part of the cleanup crew. I'm hitting them backing away with the van, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to dexterity, I guess?
I mean, if I'm backing away in a straight line, I don't even know that I need to roll something. If they're in an alley, they can't really go anywhere. I guess I could do that because I'm violently backing away. Yeah, I can do that if you,
These are non-combatants, so if you want to kill them all, you can kill them.
I don't know if they're going to survive or not. I just want to stop them from running. If they survive or not, that's on them. That's their dex save or whatever. That's on them. So do you want me to do a dex roll?
I'll roll on my end.
Okay, very well. Oh, you want me to use it as a weapon to hit them, I guess. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, you can hit them. Like, yeah.
They got multiple attacks for the van since they're...
Exactly. So 8 attacks.
Okay. So the van attack.
The van attacks. You definitely hit them all.
Okay, good.
Some of them look worse than others.
Okay. So I'm going to make sure to back away until I can see in front of me the same amount that I had seen before Slash came out.
Okay.
So how many of them is that?
There were 4 cleaners.
Okay. Do I have 4 messed up cleaners in front of me?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's good. Are any of them moving?
Yeah, a couple of them are like trying to like get up off their broken legs, but are failing.
Okay, so they're basically crawling very slowly.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the van.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk close to them to see if any of them are picking out some device to warn other people.
No, none of them have anything.
Okay, very well. Wait for me here. So I'm gonna... I don't know if they're gonna listen, but even if they try to do otherwise. So I'm gonna go check in the back of the van what's there. Since now they open the doors.
Yeah, so there are body bags, bleach, sponges, brushes, some medical supplies. Essentially, it's almost like a mini ambulance, but also if ambulances wanted to make sure that the media didn't find dead bodies in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I have a van full of medical supplies. That's pretty useful.
It is pretty useful, yeah.
Yeah. So the body bags are empty at the moment inside. There's no already there.
No, they were here to collect the 3 bodies that you looted.
Okay. So I do know that in my equipment I have, which I bought from equipment in White Star. I got myself. Where is my equipment here? Okay, I have 2 med kits, but to heal myself, it takes a round to apply. But if there's any med kits in the van, I'll obviously use those before I use the ones in my backpack.
Yeah, let's say that there are, where did my D4 go? There is 1 active med kit here.
Amazing. I'm going to use it, so that's 2d4 to heal. I do take the round to do it. So I heal 4. So I'm at 5 HP out of 11. Okay, I am going to use one of mine then, because that's... Just want to not take chances. Even though the fight seems over, I don't know if they have any backup coming after, so I'm going to use one of my med kits. It's 6. Okay, so I'm back at exactly 11.
Perfect.
Amazing. So, okay. So that's what I find. Nothing other than that. Hmm. So I step out of the van. I go towards them, and there's two of them moving, right? Kind of crawling.
Some are moving.
Okay, very well. So I just walk past them, in between them, turn around, crouch in front of the both of them, one to each side, basically facing the van as well to keep an eye on the unconscious guy, just in case. Hello, guys. How's it going?
Had better nights, to be honest.
I imagine so. So there's two of you that are alive. That's pretty convenient for me. We both agree, right? Well, I mean, we all three of us agree.
I do like living, yes.
Yes, yes. But I mean, if one of you doesn't talk, I can kill that person as an example to the other one. So we all understand this concept, right?
We do, yes. Yes, we both understand.
Okay. So you don't seem like you're combatant. I do feel a bit bad for what happened here, but at the same time, you know, you're part of the group that tried to kill me, so I'm not feeling too bad about it either.
We tried to kill you? I don't even know who you are.
Well, I just started. Now,
Okay.
I grab the one on my right, I pull him closer, I rip off the top of the hazmat suit, like the mask part, to have a better look at him or her, really. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a middle-aged woman.
Okay.
Around 5'4", short brown hair. Yeah.
Okay. So, how do you get into this line of business?
Well, you know, you start off like I have a brother who works in here. He got me the job. It's pretty good paying. You normally don't have to deal with anybody. You just clean. It's like any other cleaning job, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, was your brother amongst the people here?
Oh no, he died of cancer.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear. And you? So I take off the mask of the other one.
The other one is a 6'2" man.
Okay.
In his like just out of high school kind of. This is probably his first job.
Okay.
Not the best first job. Yeah. Oh.
So I look at both of them. Kid and a woman. Of course. Okay. Well, I do feel really, really bad about this, but the threat still stands. So don't make me do anything I don't want to do. Now, what do you know about the business you do? Who do you work for?
Well, we work for Gibson Pharmaceuticals and a couple of other companies we get outsourced, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we just clean up whatever happens.
Okay. I see. Give me your ID tags.
Well, we leave those back at sort of the facility.
Makes sense. I take out my small computer. Okay, give me your names.
My name is God, why are names always the hardest?
I know. It
Is,
feels good to be the player asking the game master, okay, what's the name of this NPC? For a change, it feels really good.
my name is Luce.
How do I spell that?
L-U, well, it's short for Lucy.
Oh, okay. Loose, okay.
And my name is Jonathan.
Okay. So I'm not gonna make you like think up last names and all, but I imagine they also give me last names.
Yeah, Jonathan Smith and Lucy.
Lucy.
Yeah, it's Dutch.
Well, it can't be Dutch. It's not Earth. It's not the future.
It's not Dutch, but it's the fantasy.
Come up with like D&D type names since it's technically not our culture or whatever.
It is Lucy. Spelled A-U-G-H.
A-U. GH. Very well. Perfect. Okay. So I looked them up online to make sure that they do exist. You know, social media, all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well. Okay. Do you have any phones on you that are personally yours?
No, we keep everything in our lockers because like you're not supposed to take the hazmat suits off, so
Mhm.
having things on you is kind of pointless.
Understood. Well, you know what? I'll just take your words for it. Give me your numbers so I can contact you later. I mean, I do have your real names and all that, so if you don't give me the right numbers, I can still track you down. It'll just be a pain in my ass, and you know, maybe we want to start this relationship on a good term, you know, because you're gonna start giving me information now.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll
So,
give you their phone numbers.
real. So I type them into the computer, send it to my own database in the cloud or whatever. Put the computer back in the backpack. Okay. So about this specific job, what do you know?
Well, we're not really told anything about the jobs. We just clean up any bodies, make sure there's no blood left over. If there's any property damage, we find out who the owner of the property is and give them our insurance information, make them sign NDAs, you know,
Okay. Very well. So,
but above our security.
so how this is going to work is you're going to go on with your lives, and from time to time, I might have questions about where you've been working lately.
Okay.
It will never be the same number, but just know it's me.
Okay.
Any questions?
What happens if we change our phones?
Don't.
Okay, but like, what if we like lose our phone or something?
Don't.
Okay.
So I pat them both on the head, and I just go back to the van. I'm gonna just real quick because I imagine these vans have GPS, so I don't want to stick around too long. I just want to basically. I already looked in the back. I didn't find anything other than medical supplies and cleaning stuff. In the front, initially, I was just looking for something to tie up the guy, the soldier. So I'm just gonna do a quick search of the front if there's anything of interest.
No, not really. These vans are like pretty bare bones because they're company vehicles, right?
Okay.
So you do find a GPS.
Mhm.
Yeah, you find a GPS, you find the license and registrations of the vehicle.
Okay.
And do you want to loot the other two bodies as well?
Well, I'm gonna start by searching the guy I tied up in the van because I didn't search him yet. So I'm gonna search him. Yeah.
So he has ammo.
Okay, I'm gonna take that. Also, I realized I forgot a third button, but too late for that. So okay, I'll take the ammo, and oh, I don't even have my gun actually. I forgot to pick that up. Oh well. So did he have an extra handgun on him?
Yeah, I think it would be irresponsible of him not to.
Yeah, it's pretty responsible to have a single handgun indeed. I'm gonna take that one.
So yeah, he has a handgun, he has a knife. Um, he has his wallet.
Okay, amazing. I'll take that. The ammo is it a set of 20 or
Sure, yeah, if that's what they're sold in, that's fine.
I think. I mean, again, just check White Star, I guess. Pretty sure that's what it was.
I know that's what like quivers are sold in D&D.
Yeah, I think they kept it. Yeah, let's go with that. So, 20 ammo. Okay. Anything else on him?
There's nothing else on him.
Okay.
A picture of his daughter, you know.
Okay. I'll leave that in his pocket. So I'm gonna go through the wallet. I mean, I guess, is that where the picture was? I'll put it back in
Yeah, the picture in the wallet.
that one I'll put back in the wallet.
You find another gold piece.
Oh, yeah. I need those. Okay.
Pack of cigarettes.
Oh, no. No, I don't smoke.
Yeah, and I think that's
Okay.
everything on him.
Actually, just to be a jerk, I crush a pack of cigarettes and I leave it on top of
You don't
the.
empty it and then put the empty pack back in?
You know, that would have been funny as hell, but I already stated I crushed it, so I'm just gonna like crush it. Just leave it in front of him so he sees I crushed the cigarettes. Does he have any ID in the wallet? Because oh, sorry.
Yeah, use ID.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that ID.
Okay.
I am keeping the ID, and I'm leaving the wallet open so you can see the ID is missing. So I took the gold piece, took his ID. Was there anything else in the wallet?
You know, probably like normal things you would find in a wallet. He's got rewards cards and
Did they have any like IDs on it, or is it just
yeah,
rewards?
no, he has his own driver's license.
Yeah. No, but I mean the rewards cards. Is it like stamps that anyone can use, like a free coffee or something like that?
Yeah, there's a variety. You can get a free coffee one, but then
Yeah, yeah. The ones that I can use for myself, I definitely. I'm gonna put here like yeah, cards. Yeah, there you go. Store cards or whatever. Any gift cards? That'd be nice.
yeah, sure. There's a
Amazing.
$10 gift card. We don't know how much is left on it.
I'm taking all of those. Okay. and his ID. I'll take the driver's license just to make his life miserable.
Okay.
That's the ID I'll be keeping.
Mhm.
Okay. So nothing that would tell me about his employers, I imagine.
No, I don't think so. Like, you already know who the employer is, but there's nothing like, yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, but at the same time, they're like the I don't know if he works for Gibson or the cleaners. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Very
good
well.
point, actually.
Mm.
He doesn't work for Gibson, and the cleaners don't either. They're outsourced.
Yeah.
So they are some innocuous sounding company called like the laid back movers. And they're
Just
sort of a cleaning agency that a bunch of different people use.
now look in their rear view mirror and think some of them are laying back. Okay, so I'm gonna step out of the van then, and it would be really nice to keep like the van with the medical stuff in the back, but you know they track it down pretty quickly with the technology. So I'm just gonna walk.
So you're just gonna walk?
Yeah, back to the initial corpses, and I'm gonna try to find. Oh well, there you go. I can pick up the baton now.
Mhm.
I'll put the battery back in. I just do a little test, little flicker, see if it works still.
It does, but it looks like it's lost another charge.
Dang it. Okay. I'm also gonna pick up my original handgun because I can always unjam it after. And very well. Okay. So there are initially 3 soldier types. One of them is now very, very riddled with bullets.
Very bit of bullets.
Yeah. So I tried to just, I don't know, I really searched them. I looted them. So I'm gonna look at the environment around, see if I can find any hints of something else. Because initially I was there because I got clues that there was something from outside this reality that came in,
Yeah.
and I tracked it down there. Now the source of information, who was it?
I think you have a contact on the streets who can speak the shadow language, right?
Yeah, exactly. So there's a beggar who knows the language of shadows, and that's kind of like what the lots of supernatural entities use. Not necessarily all of them, but it's kind of like on this plane is like the kind of like the default language to understand each other, even if they might have their own languages as well and stuff like that. So there's one human beggar who happened to pick it up over the years, just being unnoticed but listening. Okay, so he was aware of that.
Yeah, that sort of whenever there's like a rift, it causes a stir in the community because it's like, will this thing cause problems for us, or will it be okay? Like, there's a lot of unknown, and oftentimes they want it dealt with as well. So they're happy to sort of pass that information along, hoping that it'll be taken care of.
Yeah. Do I have any other information other than there was a rift, something like from another reality, something came in? Do I know what it looks like, or?
Um,
Okay.
hmm,
And also, how come? What was the clue that led me to this specific spot?
so, okay, I want you to roll another intelligence check.
Okay,
And
so I
based on,
have to hit an 18, and I have a +1,
and you can
and I
roll with,
can add my level, right?
yeah, sure, add your level and roll with advantage.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I got a +2, and I have to hit 18, but I'm rolling 2 dice. There's one of them, the best one. I missed it by 2. I got 16.
Okay, so you were able to find the original spot where the rift opened, because rifts opening tend to cause a lot of damage around the area. We're not talking about like a huge explosion, but like
Yeah.
there's noticeable, and you've been sort of tracking these things down, and you have enough experience with the rest that you can see the kind of damage that it causes. And you're like, oh yeah, I've seen enough of these to know what it is.
Yeah.
Tracking this thing has actually been very difficult. Normally, when you find monsters, they leave footprints, they do property damage, but this was much harder. And it was sort of things were blown over, like something fell down, but it didn't necessarily look like it was hit. It looked sort of like a windstorm passed through more
Okay.
than an ogre or something.
Hmm. So the soldiers do work for Gibson, and there's an outsourced company, the laid back movers, wanted to pick up the bodies of their employees.
Yes.
Yeah, so that means that if they don't get news from the movers, the cleaners, more people are gonna show up soon. And by myself, I don't think I'll be able to handle like a whole squad of people with guns.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I take one look around, trying but I already felt my role, so I'm actually gonna move on. I'm gonna move on and hope that. Let's see. So I came from an alley, and I kind of look around, try to have an idea if there's a place that would make sense for a creature to go to without having been seen afterwards. Is there a spot that would be more obvious for this, or there's just too many alleys?
Well, the area that you're in is sort of like a dead end. So whatever happened here, the only way in or out was where the car was parked.
Okay.
And it is nighttime. It's sort of like a low traffic area. So it's definitely possible that something got into the alleys without being seen. But
Okay.
like you're looking for, are you looking for someone to give you information, or are you looking for sort of
Well,
physical
no,
place?
I'm still standing in the spot, so I'm just gonna see if there's any sewer entrances around.
Okay. Uh, yeah, there are sewers.
Okay, if I look real quick, does it look like the lid has been disturbed?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna look up at the walls on each side of the alley. Do I see any indication that something crawled up?
There's no indication that something crawled up, but what season are we in at the moment?
Um, let's make it fall. By the time this comes out, it'll be fitting.
that was what I was thinking too. So it doesn't look like anything has been climbed up the walls, but
Okay.
it does look like the leaves and garbage have sort of been plastered, sort of maybe like 5, 10, 15 feet up along sort of all the walls.
Okay, interesting. Okay, is there a fire escape I can climb up to get to the roof?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay, so I just go to the roof,
There
have a
you
look
go.
around.